Did you know that smoking increases the risk of getting at least 13 types of cancers? But if you quit smoking, you have a better chance of surviving from cancer. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how smoking causes cancer. And in the final part of this video, I'm going to give you some quit smoking tips. So let's start with the first topic of today. Tobacco use is the leading cause of preventable illness and death in the United States. It causes many different cancers, as well as chronic lung diseases. It's behind heart disease, pregnancy-related problems, and many other serious health problems. So one of the ingredients in tobacco is a mood-altering drug called nicotine. So nicotine reaches your brain in mere seconds and makes you feel more energized for a while. But as the effect wears off, you feel tired and crave more. Nicotine is addictive, which is why people find smoking so difficult to quit. So cigarettes damage your entire cardiovascular system. Nicotine causes blood vessels to tighten, which restricts the flow of blood. Smoking also raises blood pressure, weakens blood vessel walls, and increases blood clots. So over time, stress on the heart can diminish it, making it less able to pump blood to other parts of your body. Together, this raises your risk of stroke. Physical withdrawal from nicotine can impair your cognitive functioning. It can make you feel anxious, irritated, and depressed. So withdrawal can also cause headaches and sleep problems. Carbon monoxide from inhaled cigarette smoke also contributes to a lack of oxygen. Cancer cells ferment glucose instead of oxygen, so by smoking you reduce oxygen to the cells even more and worsen your cancer condition. Tobacco smoke contains many chemicals that are harmful to both smokers and non-smokers. Breathing even a little tobacco smoke can be detrimental. Cancer exists because of toxins in the body. So by adding more chemicals to your body doesn't make things better. Smoking damages the airways and small air sacs in your lungs. So this impairment starts early in smokers. Lung function then continues to worsen as long as the person smokes. So it may take years for the problems to become noticeable. Cigarettes also increase the risk of at least 13 other cancers, such as cancer in the mouth, throat, larynx, and esophagus. Smokers also have higher rates of pancreatic cancer. Cigarettes also affect your insulin, making it more likely to develop insulin resistance. So that puts you at increased risk of type 2 diabetes. So smokers have a much higher risk of lung cancer than non-smokers. Filters and low tar cigarettes make little difference. Your lung cancer risk is not lower compared to smokers of normal cigarettes. The more cigarettes you smoke a day, the higher your risk of cancer. So even light or social smoking can harm your health. Long time smoking affects your cancer risk more than the number of cigarettes you smoke a day. So for example, smoking 1 pack a day for 40 years is even more dangerous than smoking 2 packs a day for 20 years. The primary way that smoking causes cancer is by damaging our DNA. So chemicals like arsenic and nickel interfere with pathways for repairing damaged DNA. So these toxins make it even more likely that damaged cells will turn cancerous. So smokers are also less able to handle toxic chemicals than those with healthy lungs and blood. And it makes their immune systems less effective too. Of the more than 7,000 chemicals in tobacco smoke, at least 250 are harmful. So among those 250 dangerous chemicals, at least 69 can cause cancer. So all forms of tobacco are harmful and addictive. So there is no safe tobacco product. Other forms of tobacco include chewing tobacco, pipes, water pipes, biddies, and kretex. Pipe smoking causes lung cancer and increases the risk of mouth, throat, larynx, and esophagus cancers. So some people think that smoking water pipes are less harmful than cigarettes. But water pipe smoke is at least as toxic as cigarette smoke. A bidi is a flavored cigarette made by rolling tobacco in a dried leaf from the tendu tree. So bidi may lead to heart attacks and cancers of the mouth, throat, larynx, esophagus and lung. A kretik is a cigarette made with a mixture of tobacco and cloves. So smoking kretiks can cause lung cancer and other lung diseases. So these are the health benefits of quitting this bad habit. Quitting smoking reduces the risk of cancer and many other diseases. So cancer patients that quit smoking reduce the risk of developing a second cancer. Smokers who quit before age 40 reduce their chance of dying from smoking by about 90%. So what causes this addiction to cigarettes in the first place? So let me give you some quit smoking tips. So all addictions start in the mind. If cigarettes cause addictions, then everyone should get addicted in the first puff. But one person can get hooked after they smoke for the first time, and another person never wants to have anything to do with it after the first inhalation. Smokers use smoking as a way to relax. There are often several stressful triggers that make them smoke to relieve them from the pain. So what smokers seek are the positive emotions that are part of their true selves. So positive thoughts release pleasant endorphins in our bodies. So smokers feel a lot of stress and don't experience this natural happiness. So smoking is an artificial way to experience this positive stage. Cigarettes only give them a short burst of positive emotions, but soon after that they need to puff on a cigarette again. This is because they haven't addressed the core issue of the addiction. Eckhart Tolle is the author of The Power of Now and A New Earth. So in these books, he talks about the pain body. So the pain body is a psychic entity living inside us. So it consists of negative emotions that were not faced, accepted and then let go of in the moment. So these negative feelings leave a residue of emotional pain. So you store this pain in the cells of your body. There's also a collective human pain body from humans suffering throughout history. So the pain body has a dormant stage and an active stage. So when it becomes active, it seeks more suffering. So if you are not present, it takes over your mind and feeds on your negative thinking. So other ways of describing the pain body is the addiction to unhappiness. Every negative thought has a similar frequency to the pain body and so feeds it. So it cannot feed on positive thoughts. So when you break the pain body, you also stop your suffering and addictions. So the reason people seek out drug-induced highs is that they are not in touch with themselves. Because they can't experience the aliveness within them, they look for substitutes. So smoking is an escape from this pain. So rather than healing the emotional wounds, smokers use cigarettes as a quick fix. The first and most important step to quit smoking is to permit yourself to smoke. So when you notice this compulsive need arising in you, stop and take 3 conscious breaths. So this generates awareness. Then for a few minutes, be aware of the constant urge itself as an energy field inside you. So consciously feel that need to smoke. Then take a few more conscious breaths. So after that, you may find that the compulsive urge has disappeared, or you may find that it still overpowers you and you cannot help but indulge or act out again. Don't make it into a problem. So make the addiction part of your awareness practice. As awareness grows, addictive patterns will weaken and dissolve. So books I recommend to smokers are Alan Carr's Easy Way to Stop Smoking. So this book is a self-help classic with over 20 million copies sold worldwide. It has enabled millions of smokers to quit easily and enjoy a life without cigarettes. So other books I recommend are The Power of Now and A New Earth, Awakening to Your Life's Purpose by Eckhart Tolle. So in The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle inspires you to discover the freedom and joy of living in the now. And A New Earth, Tolle expands on these powerful ideas to show how to transcend our ego. I also did a previous video about how stress may contribute to cancer. So in this video, you learn common emotional patterns that cancer patients suffer from. So use it to further work on your physiological problems and thereby stopping your need for smoking. So today you learned that the primary way that smoking causes cancer is by damaging our DNA. Cigarettes increase the risk of at least 13 other cancers. Among the 250 known dangerous chemicals in tobacco smoke, at least 69 can cause cancer. All forms of tobacco are harmful and addictive, so there is no safe tobacco product. All addictions start in the mind. The pain body is a psychic entity living inside us, so it consists of negative emotions that were not faced and accepted. Smoking is an escape from the pain felt by the smoker. Then I gave you some quit smoking tips. So I hope you enjoyed this video and now understand that if you quit smoking, you have a better chance of surviving from cancer. If you enjoyed this video, then press the like button and subscribe to this channel. Share this video on social media to your families and friends. To learn non-toxic ways to treat cancer, please visit our blog at cancerwisdom.net. So as a bonus for joining our newsletter, you'll get access to our free resource library. So there you can download our free guides about diet, detox, emotional healing and more. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.